Hello and welcome to Stammerun with me, John, on this Friday afternoon. It's absolutely freezing here today. So today we're going to do an unboxing of a couple of things. And as you can see behind me, move this camera slightly. Um, Action for Children is the sort of name of the game, and is my impending 100k ultra that's going to happen on the 25th of May. So I'm going to run it for Action for Children, and yeah, it's going to be a really tough one. But today we're going to be unboxing a pair of trainers. So my plan basically for the ultra marathon is to take two pairs of shoes. So I kind of had a pair in mind, so I managed to pick those up. So I have those today, and I've actually done a video on that as well. So you might have seen that um, before this is out. So if you have, that could be quite cool. And then I've got something else as well, and there's loads of stuff that I've got planned as well. Also, a massive thank you. We're at 166,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. I can only thank you so much for that. You know, it's absolutely mad. 166,000 subscribers is absolutely crazy. So I can only thank you for that. So the basically the thought behind this the ultra marathon is effectively hundreds subscribers. I wanted to do something that means something. I wanted to do something that means something for other people. You know, it could have just been like tons and tons of balloons and that kind of stuff. Tell you what's really cold here today, but I thought no, I want to do something that means something. So I'm going to run 100k. So I'm going to get down to the side here and let's see what I picked up. So after looking at loads of shoes, and this is going to be a first for me. I've never owned a trail pair of shoes. I'm not one for trails, so I basically didn't really have a clue to what shoes to buy. So if you know, or if you've got any shoes that you think are good, feel free to stick it in the chat. And you know, so I picked up. You might recognise the box. Anybody knows what this box is? It's quite cool. So this is a Brooks box. So as I say, I never picked up any trail shoes, so I basically didn't really have a the first idea as to in terms of what I would need. I don't necessarily know too much about the course, so that's why I'm going to take two pairs of shoes. So I ordered these from Start Fitness for £65, which I thought was a really steal of a deal, to be honest with you. So these came yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I picked up. Have a look. So I picked up the Brooks Caldera 6, and get a free pair of socks. So thank you to Start Fitness. I'm not sponsored. I paid for these with my own cash. But thank you for the free socks. So again, this is my first impressions of them. Really, I've taken them out of the box. But this is kind of the first time that I'm going to be kind of really looking at them and sort of expecting them up. I've only had them out of the box for about 20 minutes. Not really looked at them on purpose as such. So I have looked at the stats on these. So make sure you can see my Action for Children in there. So these are the Caldera 6, and I have to say, didn't know what to expect for a troll shoe as it was, and I had to immediately, when I took them out of the box, I was actually quite impressed in terms of the build quality. Brooks are always really good. Again, I'm not sponsored. I can say what I like. So my opinions are my own opinions, and I've always liked Brooks in terms of I don't think that they've done anything necessarily inspiring for me. I know they do the Ghost, but the Ghost is more of a cushion sort of support stability shoe. And I've never really needed that just yet. Now that I'm older, potentially I might need to get some of those for the old knees. But Brooks to me have always been a good brand. They've always made their shoes extremely well, and this is exactly that as well. So this is a trail shoe. This is about 11.1 ounce shoe. So it's not a light shoe, but then again, it's not like a heavy shoe. 11.1. It's about 315 grams, I think. I mean, that is not heavy. I mean, it asked me that after the ultra marathon, if that's heavy then, but that's not really heavy, really, for a shoe. And considering he's got lugs on this shoe, so the outsole of the shoe has got some massive lugs on here, which I was quite surprised by the lugs again because I've never owned a trail shoe before, so I was quite surprised how thick they are. But then I guess if you're on mud and trails and that kind of stuff, then you're going to need all the grip. But apparently, from what I've read, that the thickness here is 1.7 mil, which is not typical. It's quite a thin layer here as well. So it's actually what they're trying to do is trying to, I think, strike the balance between a trail shoe and the shoe that you can actually use. It actually feels quite good. So this Caldera 6, the upper, again, I haven't put this on foot, but the upper, I would say, kind of is a bit of a plush upper. Is it super plush? Probably wouldn't describe it as that. There's enough cushion in the heel there, I think. So, if you're going to wear this, this, one of the reasons why I got this is because when I looked at shoes for an ultra marathon, these are one of the ones that were up there because of the cushion. So this has got the DNA Loft version 3 in the shoe, which in hand I have to say it does actually feel really quite soft. And this is kind of like a bathtub fit. So your foot sinks in. Now immediately, if I kind of like have a little look there, it doesn't look like your feet sink into this too much, but actually it does. So it's like a bathtub in there. So your foot sits where all the foam is, so it's protected. And this foam is actually really quite good. The upper as well, it looks to be quite nice. From what again I've seen, this is a quick dry upper. So this is more of a road style upper on a shoe. Trail shoes, I think, typically have that really thick, coarse upper because obviously you want to reflect the dirt and the water and rain and that kind of stuff. But this upper is more of a kind of road upper. And actually, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. My preconceptions of the trail shoes are always these big, thick, kind of like horrid things that kind of don't look particularly nice. They're clunky and that kind of stuff. And in hand it feels a little bit heavy. But again, 11.1 ounces is not heavy. But it actually feels like a really well put together shoe. And after the stream, I'm going to take it out on a run because I need to do some training. I need to do more. So I need to take this out to see how this feels. I need to put on the pack again. I need to literally put some more shoes in there as well because I'm going to take 2 pairs of shoes out. So all in all, I think I'm quite impressed with this already. You may be able to hear the rain. It's absolutely hammering it down here. In Essex, it's absolutely just smashing it down. So these will really get a test today on that, and I'm looking forward to testing out this foam. I need something that's comfortable around the 8 mile mark. Now I'm going to look to do the ultra in, I'm going to say, about 10 hours. I'm not sure how possible that is this is the kind of first one, which is actually a good segue into the next part of this. So obviously I am on the 25th of May. Plan is to do the ultra marathon. So I've trained. I kind of try to run every single day, which is difficult with a family and work commitments and all that kind of stuff, and the weather just being awful. But you just have to continue. And so I'm going to run 100k London to Brighton for Action for Children, which is all up there, the t-shirt. So I'm going to be running that for them, and I will put a link in the video description. So please feel free to give, or if you can just give your support, that would be absolutely fantastic. So segue into 100k into the next thing. So one thing that I've noticed is recovery wise, it's really important to recover. So I happened to be on Facebook, and I've been looking at these for a little while now. I actually bought two things. The other thing is a bit too big to show just now, but I might do something on that. The room that I'm in now will be done in the next 2-3 weeks, so this is all going to change, and I'll kind of have a hell of a lot more space to be able to do a couple of cool things in here. So it's from a company called Pulsio, and let's get this box up here. So let's open this up. So I basically bought, and again, right now I'm not sponsored, so this is something I bought with my own cash, but I will be doing something with them very soon. So I purchased the Pulsio Elite. And this hasn't even been out of the box. This has been sat upstairs for 4 days, even though my legs have been absolutely killing me. I thought, no, I'm going to wait and unbox it live. Stick that down there. So I've got this Pulsio Elite, which is quite cool. So on the back it says a rechargeable a massage gun. So that's effectively what this is. It's got 6 attachments, a manual, a wall plug. I mean, so this is a list of all the bits and bobs, and the heads on those, they look like interesting things on there. So I'm trying to open this up just to see what it's like. So I've never owned a massage gun before. As I say, I think I definitely need a massage gun. So get this thing open and see what it's like. So as I say, right now this video is not sponsored by Pulsio at all yet, but I will be doing some stuff with them very soon. They're a really quite cool company actually. So the Elite, let's get this open the box up, and comes with this quite cool carry case. So this is the Elite. So there's 2 things. There's 2 guns that they do. They do a Pulsio Air, which I'm bringing that to you quite soon. So stay tuned for that. So it comes in a little case. It's actually quite smart. Now these retail, or on their site, I think they were about £200. Right now there's a deal, and I got this for 100. So I think it might even be 250, but I got this for £99. So, and I got something else which is quite cool as well. So £100. I mean, I think that's a little bit of a bargain. I can put the link down, so if anybody's interested in that, I can put the link to the Pulsio site. £100. So I'm going to open this up, and here we go. So we've got, let's have a little look in here. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we've got loads of heads and things in here. So if I can try and hold this up, it's all falling out. Don't even know where it goes. I think that goes there. That goes there. and then that goes there, I think. Who knows? Right. So I'm trying to hold this up. So in the bag, you get a gum, and then you get all these heads, and then you obviously get a plug. So I do need to. I'm only literally just opened this up. So it does come with a manual as it was. So I am looking forward to using this. So pull out the gum. So actually feels in hand, and again, as I said, I've never owned one, so I'm going to take it out of the wrapping and got it in black. I think you can only do it in black, and actually in hand, it actually feels like a really nice piece of kit. It's like a matte finish to the Pogo Elite gun. It actually looks really quite smart actually. Really quite impressed. There's a little tab thing here, and I guess you turn it on there. Obviously there's no charge in it just yet, but in hand is this kind of matte finish to the post, and it's really quite really quite. I thought for £100, I thought that this was £200, I think, but I paid £100. Now I'm thinking, is there, potentially this could be quite small or light or whatever else, but it actually feels like a really sturdy piece of kit. So Supposio, kind of like really hats off. It actually looks really really quite stylish as well. So and then you pop your bits in there, and then when it turns on, because it's not charged, I've just opened it. Oh no, I tell a lie, it is on. And then you obviously just stick it in your elbow. Oh, like that. Just so the thing about these guns is, the important thing is that you really want to stay away from all the joints and that kind of stuff. Oh, that's actually really nice. So that actually is pretty cool. Yeah, that's good. So if you've only now just joined, we're looking at the Pogo gun live to see how that feels, and actually, yeah, that feels good. And there are Jesus, there are there are 5 settings on this. I might just turn it off as it. Yeah, so there are 5. So that was 1, and that felt quite strong actually. To tell you what, let's try it out. So this is 1. So let's do 1. It's worked a second ago. All right, that's 1. Okay, so let's try 1. I'm going to try it on my arm. Actually, I should probably try the other one because that's the arm I broke. Elbow I broke. That's 1. Jesus. 2. Okay. 2. 3. 3. 4. Jesus. 5. 4. And actually, considering this on number 5 is actually not that loud. Let's tell you what, I'm going to try it on my leg. I'm going to try it on my leg. And, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So if I'd have had the camera that I've ordered, you'd be able to see this. It's actually really nice. I'm not going to lie, that is really quite nice. So number 4, number 5. Cool. Very impressed. Now the other half is in the house now. If she can hear that, I wonder what the hell she's thinking. But no. So, and then it just pulls out. So I'm really quite impressed with that. And then you got this this microphone thing, and then stick that in there. So that's an interesting one. And then you've got okay, and then you've got this one here. So this one, I believe, is for in between your vertebrae, your spine. Now, I'm not sure about you, but well, I can't anyway because I've got a plate and some screws in the base of my spine, so this is going nowhere near that. But let me ask you a question: would you want to put that anywhere near your spine? I'm not sure that I would, but it's quite an interesting one. Um, that is actually really quite powerful. Um, I wasn't expecting it to be this powerful. So Pulsio, I tell you what, very impressed with that actually. For £100, I mean, that's fantastic. Um, so I'm really happy that I picked this up. I paid for this with my own cash, but as I say, Pulsio in the future, I'll be bringing you some stuff from them. As I say, they do another product similar to this, which is a bit smaller, called the Pulsio Air, and I think the thing around that is, it's smaller. You're able to take it to the gym, and I believe it's really quite quiet. So I can't wait to get my hands on that one and try that one out. So all in all, for £100, I mean that is fantastic. If you've come here late, I just put this on my arm and leg, and actually I can confirm, as I'm not sponsored and I'll pay for this. Very impressed, very good. So if you've got sore legs, then I'll tell you what, or pecs or whatever else you've got, that's going to be a very good. So I can't wait to use that properly later on tonight on my tired legs, particularly as I'm going to go for a run in a bit as well. So it comes in its own case. So that is very cool as well. So the other thing that I got, I can't really show that because that's in the house and it's really quite big. Are you get these? It's called Pulsio compression. Now, from the advert, I mean, it was like £700 RRP, but I picked it up for £300. And again, I pay for that as well. So you basically put it on your leg. It's like a stocking as such, but it's like a plastic one, and there's two of them, and you put them on each of your legs, and it basically expands. And the pressure is like 200, whatever it is. And I can confirm that you really do feel that it's really compressive, and it really does help. So at some point, I will bring that to you once this place has been done. I'll have more space when I get the camera that comes as well. I'll be able to show you a little bit more of that kind of stuff. So I'm really happy with the Codere 6s. Again, these are my first kind of like a trail shoe, really. So I'd be interested to know what your favorite ones are. I'm probably going to do another ultra at some point. So if you kind of have more experience than me in these shoes, it'd be really quite cool to learn and understand what you think is cool. And if anything's good and stands out, then I'll more happily pick them up to buy them. What's quite cool is we are 166,000 subscribers. So can I thank you so much for that? And the whole point of the shoes and the post show and that kind of stuff is because I'm doing a 100k ultra on the 25th of May for Action for Children. As you can see, my lovely fetching top here and all the stuff around. So what will be quite cool is, I will put my Just Give page up, and I mean, anything you can, even just support. On the day, I'm gonna do some live stuff as well. So I'm gonna take phone and I'm gonna do some live stuff, so you'll be able to see me crying along the way. I think I'll be fine, probably up to halfway, and then after that, potentially, I think I'll probably just be absolutely dead. So I don't know what to expect. This is going to be my first 100k. I'm kind of trained. I'm trying everything that I can, and it's going to be an interesting day. So I'm going to start at 7 a.m. and I'm hoping I can be done by at least 5 o'clock in the afternoon. 10 hours worth. I don't know. I've got speed to do it, but it's whether or not my body can handle it. Whether I've trained enough for an ultramarathon. But the thing that will make me finish it, no matter what, is Action for Children. And again, plug to them. So that's going to be the plan. Effectively, is to start. So please, you don't have to give, but just if you can just give the video some likes, just support. I mean, more than anything else, I think support on this is the most important thing. Obviously, if you can give, be fantastic, but if not, just loads of love and support would be absolutely fantastic. The more likes that I can get the video out to a lot more people, and they can be kind of aware of the charity as well. So yeah, that's really quite for the live stream today. So it's just really just to unbox the Caldera 6, give you a little bit of an update. It's going to be 22 days out from the ultramarathon. I'm looking forward to it in a sadistic way. So we'll see how we do. So I am now going to go out for a run in the rain, taking this off. I'm going to go out for a run in the Caldera 6s, and yeah, I'll let you know how I get on. So yes, we're at 166,000 subscribers. I can't thank you. Can't thank you enough. It's been absolutely amazing. Hopefully it will continue. Please don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, because it really helps us out. And to know when the new videos are here, there's a bell. Just give it a little click, and it will tell you when videos are up. And again, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, and thank you.